everybody, and welcome to the Beings of the Light Patreon trance channeling of Archangel Raphael. So this being was voted on by members of our Patreon community, and questions were sent in by them also. And I have my facilitator over to the side, and she'll be reading out the questions. All right, so I'm going to go into trance now. And when I open my eyes, again, it'll be Archangel Raphael. Then after the session, we'll have also a little debrief as well about the session. Okay? So I'll see you all on the other side. Hello, my dear ones. I am Archangel Raphael coming through. Hello to you, my dear one. We are so honored to come through in this way. I am here and coming forth to you in this way to assist you, to guide you on the true meaning of healing. Many of you know of me in relations to healing. Now how I can come to assist you and heal aspects of your body and being. But I am here to come forth and talk about higher truths in relations to healing. Because who you truly are is perfect, is whole, is complete. There is no illness. It is just in the illusion that you reside in that's reflecting back illness. Any pain you are going through, whether that be physical or emotional pain, it is guidance to you. There is something there to be looked at, to be transcended, to be alchemized. There is no wrong. Anything that you are feeling as the human that causes pain is guidance to you that you are not in alignment, that you have separated yourself so much from who you are. Your body is calling you back to remember the perfection that you are. This is all it's doing. It's just alerting you. It's how you perceive this. Do you perceive these ills that you experience in the body or an emotional state? Do you see these as wrong? And as such, do you see yourself as a victim? This is so disempowering. But we understand it's part of the human collective, and it's part of the dimension that many of you reside in. It is part of the illusion. You have forgotten the perfection that you are. I am here to allow you to remember your true perfection state, and that any pain you experience is just an illusion. Who you truly are is complete, pure love. It is perfection. It matches the vibration you are in. If you are aligned to your true perfection, if you are aligned to source, the aspect of who you truly are, which is God, there will be no pain. There will be no suffering in mind, body, or soul. Your soul can never suffer, for your soul is love. Your soul is oneness. Can't you see? It's all happening for you to assist you in your evolutionary journey, but you choose to see things in a limited perspective. I can assist you on this, not only with these teachings, but with my presence. I've come to many of you, and all of you call on me. All of you have the ability to call on me, and all of us. I can assist you if you do call on me to help alleviate the stagnant energy that was in your energy field, to allow the amount of shifting to occur, to allow what needs to be worked on to be brought forth to your conscious awareness in a manageable way that you can look at and analyze and transcend. It is for your highest good to do this, to look at what is occurring. For all the pains that you experience is showing you something. If you want to evolve, and those of you watching this are here to go through stages of enlightenment, you would not be here watching this otherwise. It is time to know these higher truths if you do not know already. If you want to ascend, if you want to evolve as a human being as well as a soul, it is time to look at these pains. It's not about pushing them down, pushing them to the side. They are there for a reason. Your body is also divine. It is not a shell. Your body is part of Gaia and is divinely created to assist you on your evolutionary journey as a human, being a part of Gaia. It is perfect and it is whole, as well as your spirit. The God aspect of you that connects all of you and all of us. Love that aspect. Any pains that you are experiencing, love it. Shine light on it. Alchemize it with your love, with the energy, with the vibration of love. For it only exists in an energetic format. You can transcend this with the energetic tool, the frequency of love. With your belief systems, there's been conditioning that a pill can cure this. This technique can cure this if it matches your belief system. It matches the frequency vibration needed to alchemize and transcend this ailment. But you can bypass all that and not rely on this conditioning, on the illusion. You can bypass all of that and understand what is occurring. Those of you who are sensitive enough will understand if it's an ailment, that it's alerting you to something that needs to be looked at, or is it, in your terminology, an ascension symptom? Those of you who are expanding rapidly, are experiencing certain shifts also in the body, because you are releasing that stagnant energy from old dimensions, from collective consciousness, from conditionings, from limiting belief systems that has kept in the energy field of your being. But as you transcend past the dimension, into higher dimensions, into higher vibrations, it is no longer needed. And as such, it needs to exit your body. It needs to exit your being. Some of you who are rapidly expanding can notice the exiting of these energies. Some of you are moving in more of in your terminology, a slower pace, which is all divinely timed. There is no race. If that occurs, you may not feel it as much. But those rapidly expanding, you may experience bouts of heightened energy, dizziness, but you'll be able to see these as not being a sickness. What do you feel as a result of the symptoms? This is your clue if it's an ascension symptom or it's an ailment. What do you feel? Do you feel good? Do you feel love? Or do you feel fear? Do you feel negative emotion towards the ailment? Those of you who are sensitive enough to experience ascension symptoms can feel their energy being in a heightened vibrational state, which causes a dizziness because you're shifting through dimensions so fast. Your vibration is raising so fast that you're feeling this difference, the shifting occurring. With ascension symptoms, you will still feel good. You might feel very high, and this intense energy surges, affects the body in certain ways. It's letting go of what's no longer needed. But you will know that these are ascension symptoms because you'll have the inner knowing. Those sensitive enough to have them will have the inner knowing. Those of you who have an ailment and have any negative connotation towards it, know that it's happening for you, whether it's to let go of a limiting belief, whether it is to let go of conditions, to look at something, to shine light on something. These are all clues. Everything happens for you. Those in life, you see it existing. And those of you who may be experiencing it for yourself, that have severe ailments, severe emotional pain, trauma, and you see these people, or you see yourself as this being unfair. You see the people that maybe, in your perspective, see them as disadvantaged, see them with disabilities, but you do not understand what is occurring. All these people are perfect. You are perfect. And you all have missions. But you having the ailment shows you how powerful you are and able to transcend limitations, perceived limitations that you hold as a human. By you transcending these, you will see how powerful you are and how inspiring it can be for others. It's all about perspective. Being grateful for who you are in your body. It's allowing you to focus more on the energy frequency of gratitude. So any ailment that has a negative connotation attached to it, you can shift this. And once you can shift this and love it, it will move through your body more effortlessly. If your belief systems are still tied to certain tools and approaches in your conditioning in the dream, then do so. For this will assist you because it matches your belief system. Look for tools that assist in your belief systems. But just know, you do not have to reach outside of yourself. All healing is from within. Of course, there are many practitioners of many different modalities that can assist you in this process, that works on the energy vibration of who you are. Everything is energy. If you feel inspired, if you feel guided to go to certain modalities, certain practitioners, then they are there for you. Whether it is alternative, whether it is Western medicine, there is no wrong here. I know much of the healing industry, there is some judgment about Western medicine. But just know, all has its place. Depending on the dimension you live in, depending on your belief systems, everything has its place. It's not about changing others' perspectives. If they have a perspective, one form of healing is better than another, then it would be better for them because it matches their belief systems. For those of you drawn to these teachings, know of higher truths, all healing in the illusion is possible. All healing of the body is possible. All healing of emotional pain is possible. It is about changing your perspectives. It's about aligning to your source self, loving every aspect of who you are, and appreciating all of who you are. Thank you, my dear. Any questions for me today? I'm ready.
Yes, thank you. You have used the word alchemize a few times in your description and now. Could you elaborate on the meaning and significance of this particular word in your teachings?
The word alchemize means to transmute. And in the context of healing and ascension, to alchemize is to transcend it. I come forth with these alchemizing teachings and able to alchemize that stagnant energy that is within your being. My Pacific aspect uses different tools, although we are oneness. And I have taught many of these tools to many of you throughout your history, in your timelines. The presence of pure love is the form of alchemizing all that no longer serves you. Everything is energy, whether it's intention, whether it's the use of tools, like colors, for instance. I know many of you place me in the presence of green, and I emit this green color, and you associate this color to me. For green, the color of green has certain alchemizing qualities due to the frequency of the color of green. All colors have frequency. Everything is frequency. Everything is energy. So when you draw on me, when you ask me to assist you in your healing practices, whether it's for others or for yourself, you can call on me and I can assist you in this. Utilizing the frequency of the green that allows the body to shift and to let go of stagnant energy. Of course, there are many colors within green that draws on this, many frequencies within frequencies of aspects of shades. The color of violet also helps to alchemize. Whatever tools you use, whatever your belief systems are, this will work because it matches. Just know, any pain, you can alchemize it by transmuting it with love. Fundamental is love. You don't need to have an external tool for this. At its very simplistic form, it's love. Love alchemizes all. You can use the two together if it'll assist you. The frequency of love, your intention of love, with the visualization of green, also visualization of violet, can also assist in the healing and the transmutation and the transcendence, transmutation of what no longer serves you, and to release these energy blocks, to release it. But first, as it releases, it goes into conscious awareness. Those of you sensitive enough who want to permanently dissolve the stagnant energy, as it dissolves, realize what it's teaching you. It'll come into conscious awareness. It's teaching you something. Look at it. I can assist in these shifts to allow it to be more looser for you to analyze. For you to transmute all that no longer serves you. It is the frequency of love. In different forms, whether it's transmuting your belief systems, perspectives, how you judge yourself, your body, your illness, your ailment, others, situations. Everything is energy. So everything involves alchemization, transmutation, transformation. It's all energy. Everything is energy. Thank you.
Thank you. You have answered some of these questions, but if there is anything more you can add on this, please do. These are the questions. Can you elaborate on how you heal? Do you work on the frequency of the energy?
With my Pacific presence, I can assist on this. Source energy. Source energy is pure love. And I'm at a certain frequency where I can emit this pure love to assist in the alchemization process. So can you. There's certain aspects within my presence that can bring forth this frequency to help the shifting. This was my purpose. This is my purpose, to assist you on Gaia. Although we have walls to play, we are oneness. What I'm showing you, what I'm teaching you, all my abilities, you can do it too. If you have the belief, your vibration is the answer for everything. So yes, if you call on me to assist you in healing, my frequency will come forth, and as due to my particular frequency signature, that can assist in the healing process due to the color I emit, due to the processes within my divine blueprint, due to my missions. But you still need to do the work. If it's for your highest good, I can help alleviate, take the edge off. If it's for your highest good to look at something, to dissolve something, for your evolutionary journey, then this will be shown to you in your conscious awareness. This is something you must do to evolve. If it's no longer needed to look at, I can assist you to alchemize that, transmute it to the level where it's manageable for you. We are all here assisting you through the teachings, through these modalities that you call it. It is truly frequency of love. And you all have that frequency within you because you are love. Due to your belief systems and your conditionings, how you love yourself, your frequency may not be aligned fully to your source self, but that is okay. That is a human conditioning. Once you have the knowledge, once you have the conscious awareness that you can heal, not yourself but also others, this will occur. Do you feel worthy enough to heal? Do you feel limited as a human? Do you see healers, doctors, as something that is needed Do you put them on a pedestal? Do you rely on them? Do you see them as having all the answers to your healing? All these modalities, all these aspects of the healing industry can get you to a certain point. If you truly want to heal, you must look at what it's telling you. If you don't want to look at it, then that is fine also. If you're not ready to look at it, it'll present itself in another time. It is up to you. It is up to you if you choose to work on it and transcend it and to alchemize it for good. If you push it down, ignore it, that energy signature is still in your frequency. And because it's still in your energy frequency, it'll be always there. It'll always limit you. So to raise your vibration, it is to bring it into conscious awareness so it can be exited from your energy body. There are many healers that can assist in this process. It gets you to the level where you can analyze it. If it's for your highest good, on an unconscious level, you may choose not to analyze it. But those of you watching it, those of you here, know of high truths. You are the healers. Of course, due to your missions here on Gaia, some of you have the ability, would say, the vibration in your signature to, we would say, have this calling to be healer, to able to tap into more of this frequency of love, to allow the healing process to be more beneficial, to be more powerful in your perspective. But it does not mean that all of you, it does not mean that only some of you can heal, for all of you can. It's all about raising your vibration. You are powerful beings. If your vibration is not at that level, in your terminology, because everyone is going through their own journeys, then you'll be guided to a certain practitioner, a certain method, and that will be beneficial for you. Thank you.
Thank you. You seem to anticipate our members' questions, but if there's anything more you can add on this, please do. Please tell us things it might be practical for us to know about the different qualities of your individualities that you present in relation to the overall truth of oneness.
It is my mission to assist the expansion of the human body. To do so, it's to know in conscious awareness that you are perfect. We are all one. We are all source. This is why I'm here assisting you. Practical tools is utilizing the love frequency not only for yourself but also for others, if you feel guided to. Anything that you have a negative emotion to, any emotional pain, attempt to see it as an illusion, although it feels very real for you. Flood it with the vibration of love. Make your intention. Vocalize it to it in words and how much you love it. It is teaching you how magical that is, that you have an opportunity to evolve if you choose. If you're resistant to it, it will persist. The ailment will continue to persist, and it will get greater and greater until it will stop you in your tracks, meaning you have to look at it. If it's already at that level, then we understand that there might be much work there to assist you on the unlearning and conditioning of your ailment or your illness. But all is perfect. And those that have certain illnesses, conditions, some of you may not be able to see this as perfect, but they chose to come here to experience this illness in this lifetime to enable them to expand in the oneness. They want to feel powerful. Those of you watching this who experience this, you came here wanting to experience the power of who you truly are by exploring illness, by exploring ailments, because you knew it will be a challenge for you in this dream to transcend it. You wanted this challenge. And once you overcome and transcend this and realize what is really occurring, you'll recognize your power and you'll expand as a result. It evokes compassion from others. It's all happening for your evolution. Focus on the frequency of love. We know this sounds simplistic enough. Evoke me if you wish. I can assist you and guide you on the steps specifically for you in your healing or for the healing of others. Play with the light frequencies of green and violet. Just know that all is energy. But it is your intention that is most powerful. Your intentions are also frequencies, and as such, your intentions emits healing. For all love is healing, for it's the recognition of oneness and pure love that is perfection. You have all these abilities. Play with it. Everyone will be drawn to certain variations of different tools. This has to do with your missions, has to do with your divine blueprint, and all the lives you are living and have lived. You may be drawn to certain tools and modalities, and this is why. You may have a familiarity in certain aspects and modalities, because you may be drawing on these tools and modalities in your other lives. And as such, you have much knowledge and abilities in this area because of your divine blueprint, because of your mission here. Follow the guidance. Those of you who do not feel guided to pursue healing for others, then use this knowledge for yourself. When you feel guided, you can use this knowledge for others. Thank you.
Thanks. When working with you, is combining our energy helpful?
My presence, and we would say the strength of my presence, the strength of my abilities as me, as my being, relates to your energy frequency. So you are already combining your energy by calling on me. For me to assist you, for you to have that ability, it relates to your vibration and your missions here. Everyone has this ability to draw on me. Any interaction with all of us is always utilizing your energy. For all this energy, there is no separation here. So when you use me for your healings, yes, there is an energy exchange between you and me and the person you're healing or yourself. on different aspects. Feel what you are guided to. I will guide you. If it is to visualize certain things, I will guide you to do that. We are here to help assist you and to teach you to do it for yourself, because you have the ability. Many of you have relied on us to assist you externally from us, but we are not external, we are one. And we'll always be there to assist you and to guide you. But you are now at the evolutionary stage when we will guide you and assist you so you can do it yourself. Yes, there is an energy exchange. Make your intention to connect with me. And as such, it is your energy signature attracting to my energy signature. Make the intention of to heal this person, to heal yourself. Focus on love. Focus on the frequency of love. And from there you'll be guided every step. You may visualize the colors. You may feel guided to do certain things with your physical hands. It is all unique to you, to your missions, to your abilities. Everything is in unison. Everything relates to your energy. Everything is dynamic. There is no separation from you and the other person and from me. It is all energy and everything intertwines. There can be no separation. Everything is energy. Thank you.
Thank you. When we transcend blocks to light in this dimension, how does it reflect or not in the mirrors of our existences in other dimensions, both as soul selves, understanding all is ultimately one, and as collectives?
You are all connected. The focus is in the present moment, in this dimension, and in this life. However, beyond your comprehension for many of you, beyond your conscious awareness, you are living multiple lives in multiple dimensions and all multiple lives. As you transmute and alchemize stagnant energy and vibrations that limit you, as you raise your vibration, as a result of doing this affects all the dimensions you're residing in. You are all connecting. What is occurring in all the other dimensions? As they go through their healing processes, these aspects of you in other dimensions, this energy vibration will affect you in your vibration. But it is only for expansion. In a dimension that you reside, where the aspect of you is living in a fearful existence, it cannot affect you in this present in a negative way. In that dimension, because you can only expand. You may wobble, but you cannot go backwards. It's only expansion, and you are all expanding. In the other lives you are living, there are separate subgroups, and they're going on their own evolutionary journey and their own expansive journey. And you are all connected as a total expansion of your being. But there are many stories within stories, depending on the dimension in which you reside somewhere else. They have certain understandings of the dream that they're in, certain understandings of their healing, understandings of their reality. You do not need to focus on this. You focus on your life here. If you feel guided to do so, then yes, follow those breadcrumbs. If it matches your belief systems, then it will assist you. But just know it is not necessary for healing. You are always expanding. The universe always expands. It can never go backwards. Everything is expanding. All the versions of yourself, all the lives you are living, the universe itself, the very fabric of the universe, which you are, is always expanding. So know whatever is occurring outside of your dimensional aspect of your lifetime continuum here that you are today, just know that it's all benefiting you in your expansion. Those of you sensitive enough will feel these certain shifts in relations to this. Just know, once you're at a certain vibrational level, you cannot go backwards. You can only wobble slightly within your vibrational signature range. You don't have to be fearful that you may go back to the start of your evolutionary journey. You may choose to do so in another life. In fact, you came here on earth to go through this journey. For you to expand even greater, you chose to forget how powerful you are. So in a way, you can start from scratch in your conscious awareness, but in truth, you are highly advanced beings. You do not have to concern yourself with other lives and healing those other lives and healing those other dimensions. If you're called to do so, then it is your mission, but it's not necessary. All expansion for all of your lives, for your higher self, for your source aspect, for the universe, is to concentrate in the present moment. For all is existing in the present moment. And whatever is occurring, always tied into the present moment in your lifetime continuum, right here, right now. By being in the present moment, you have the gateway to all that is. Your limitless aspects of source of who you are is in the present moment. You came here to do so. You are the center of your universe. You are the fabric of the universe. You are the microcosm of the universe. You are God. You are source. You are multidimensional. When you are at that frequency level, not just in your individual consciousness, but in the collective consciousness, in your terminology, you'll be able to see yourself in this multidimensional manner. You'll be able to see your lives in other dimensions. See what is occurring. If it comes up in your present consciousness, then shine love and light on it. But by being in the present moment, shine the frequency of love onto it. If it comes up in your reality, if it comes up in your conscious awareness, for if it does so, it is for you. Shine love and light. This is the frequency of love, of all healing, of transmutation, transformation. If it does not come into your present awareness, then you do not have to go there. It is not needed for you to focus on this. Just know you are perfect and advanced being right here, right now. And everything is occurring in your multidimensional aspects is assisting you in raising your vibration and in the healing process, because it's expanding you. It's allowing you to recognize that you are source, that you are perfect, and that you are love. Thank you. Is there any questions for me today, my dear one?
Thank you. There is one for the body workers in particular. If they access or attempt to access the frequency of love during the healing, but however hold still the dualistic judgment of the pain that either them or somebody else is experiencing, how does it affect the healing?
It's limiting. But as you're able to work through those belief systems and the judgments, in knowing that they are perfect and that they are complete, more healing will take place. The judgments of duality keeps you into that illusion. It prevents, we would say, the healing and what it's capable of. Of course, you can still heal. It matches that belief systems of that person and yours, of course. But the more you see this person as perfect, even if they're presenting to you as an element, the more you can see them as perfect and complete, and then they just need the remembering of this, then you will find the healing will be more advanced and more powerful. And because you will know you have the ability to heal, not because of the knowledge in here, because you understand the concept of oneness. You'll be able to know that there is no element. All elements exist as a process to help evolutionize, to help with the evolutionary process of the individual and the collective consciousness. That is the key. The key is to see everything as love. Your client as love, the element as love, as perfect, as what it truly is, as perfect. If you see beyond, you would say, the human presence of the illusion, if you can see the human as perfect and see beyond that to the true essence that they are perfect and they are love, you'll have the answers to assist them, to allow them to remember within themselves that they are perfect. And this allows the alchemic process to take effect. If you're guided to use certain tools and modalities, whether it's through these teachings, whether it's through talking modalities, if it's through energy work with the body, then so be it. It is your mission, and that tool can assist you and is very powerful due to your divine blueprint. And it matches the belief system to your client because it wouldn't be there otherwise. So it increases the healing potential. But if you see your client as unwell, if you see yourself as unwell, if you see them as having ailments, there will be no true cure in your terminology. It may assist them temporarily, but that energy imprint is still there. To really alchemize and lift the energy blocks within that person, within yourself, is to recognize who you truly are. It's about transcending the duality, microcosm that is present within the human body that's stuck in duality concepts. You see, as the collective consciousness transcends into high dimensions, so does the human body. The human body is a microcosm of Gaia. The human body is a microcosm of the universe. You are the universe. Everything is related. As such, to truly understand, to truly heal, to truly align to who you truly are, that is perfection, that is love, is to recognize this. If you have limited perspectives, that you see this person as having a sickness, having an ailment. However, this person sees you as someone to have all the answers. Due to your both dynamics there with both of your belief systems, there is a process, alchemic process that occurs, an energy exchange. It is not just you as a healer, it is also that person in their belief systems and their blocks. Are they resistant to the healing? Are they resistant to who they truly are? For those of you who are light workers, all of you are in some form or another. You wouldn't be here watching this otherwise. And many of the light workers, their missions are healers. But healers can be in many different forms. Could be healing with the presence, with the energy signature that you emit. It could be healing with the words you speak. It could be healing with the modalities. It is the conditioning that limits you. The rules and regulations in many of your modalities in your society keep you limited. We understand this. In your society, there is certain, we would say, sense of security needed in a limited dualistic notion that is in your society, to have these certain rules and regulations, to have these certain trainings. Because it allows you, in part, to allow you to feel you're worthy enough to do so. But just know you're worthy enough to bring forth these teachings, and you will have the abilities to bring forth more gifts. if you can transcend that conditioning. If you are fearful something will happen, if you try something new, then that will mirror back to you in that person's reaction, that person's response, because mirroring back your fear within you. If you have the belief that you can heal, if you have the belief that it can be possible, the client's conditioning will match that as also. Of course, you can advance this due to your unique vibration signatures, due to your blueprints, heightened frequencies in certain areas to assist in certain aspects of their healing that they present with. Let go of the conditioning. And we understand in many professions there are many rules. And we know many of you feel limited by this. But you do not have to be fearful of this. If you feel guided to add more techniques, if you feel guided with love to do certain aspects of healings that is not regulated in this certain of this modality that you offer, then do so. Whatever occurs, it's for your highest good and for their client's highest good. If you're fearful of being persecuted, we would say, then we would say act on it when you can act on something with love and not with fear. Because if you act on fear, it will not be for the client's highest good and for your highest good. It's about letting go of conditions, seeing yourself as perfect, the other person is perfect. Feel guided to do the actions that you are as a healer. Many of you do not understand your full range of abilities because you don't see yourself as powerful. And some of you are very limited in presenting these abilities because you were only trained and conditioned in certain modalities. But just know there are so many modalities in your terminology and ways you can heal that is even beyond your comprehension in your conscious awareness. But if you feel guided to do something, then do it. If you're having the frequency of love to do it, if you're in that frequency, then you know it's for the highest good, and you know nothing contrasting and bad will happen as a result. And if it does, then so be it. It was still for the highest good and for your highest good. Nothing bad can occur if you follow your guidance in love. Explore this. There is so much healing you can do for yourself and others. Many different ways. It's the frequency of love. Trusting the universe, trusting your abilities. Certain conditioning creates negative emotions within you and your perspective. It causes doubts whether you are trained enough, whether you're experienced enough, whether you have the rights to do it. That's all limiting, and that's all based on the dream. And we understand it can be challenging to push through this fear. But just know, if you follow your guidance in love, no harm can occur. It'll be detrimental. It'll be all for their highest good, for your highest good and for the other's highest good. Even if it cannot be seen in the moment, it might trigger a process within that person to go through their healing journey. You may not have to comprehend. Sometimes you do not comprehend the full nature of your healing abilities. You do not have to see also a magnificently powerful result at the end. In fact, your role could be playing the trigger for that person to allow them to go on their own healing evolutionary journey. But all is right and all is perfect. If you do any action out of love, with the frequency of love, then you know it's for their healing and for their ascension. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Is there any more questions today before we finish here today?
No, this is it. Thank you.
My dear ones, just know how limitless you really are. Break free. of the rules and regulation that's in your dimension. If you feel guided to do so, because if you're guided to do so, it means you're ready. It means you'll be able to do any action with intention and the frequency of love instead of fear. And the healing potential will be so much more powerful. And it'll assist in your evolutionary journey as well as the others you come in contact with. You are healers. All of you watching this are healers. Whether it's your mission and purpose to heal others or just yourself. In certain modalities. But in higher truth, all of you watching this have ability to ascend and heal. Just by being you. Just by being aligned to your soul self. Living everyday life in existence in the conscious awareness of pure divine love that you are. Without you being conscious of it or not, your energy signature, your vibrational energy will emit from you. And just that very energy of love that emits from you affects the energy signatures of all those around you. My dear ones, call on me anytime. I can assist you in all matters of healing and ascension. To allow your vibration to rise more greatly. To allow you to loosen those energy blocks within you. To assist in the alchemizing process from fear to love. In the microcosm that is the universe, and that is you as a body, you as a human, you is the existence and what you chose to explore here. I love you. Farewell. Hello, it is Kimberley again. So, how did you find that today?
Very familiar.
Mm-hmm.
The energy was very, very specific. With this young, passionate man talking about what he loves. However, I think there was a lot of information hidden within that. There was a lot of breadcrumbs that you can follow. Anything from the purple flame to dimensions, to anything you wish. I think this particular video should be watched maybe more than once to really, really get it. Yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Pleasure. Was there anything specifically that stood out to you? For you personally?
How he heals through the heart basically. Through the love. Love has no judgment. So I thought that was interesting. If you've reached the state of love, you will be not judging. So that could be your that could be your almost symptom, if you like, to know that you're still working on things and that you should continue, even when we sometimes get a little bit arrogant, maybe as light workers, thinking that we have mastered it. For as long as we're judging anyone's pain or our own as wrong, we still need to continue to align ourselves with the frequency of love.
Well, that's the nature of all of us. We're all expanding, all as light workers. The journey never stops, and to assist in the healing of others, it's about also working on ourselves. So that's just the journey. All expansive.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for facilitating today.
Thank you very much.
and thank you all of you watching this. If you would like to participate on these future channelings, either sending in questions or participating live on camera, then find us in our Patreon community at www.patreon.com/Beings of the Light with Kimberley. And also some exciting news is that we now have a website also, which it talks about all the different services that I offer, and that website is www.beingsofthelight.com. And also, if you feel inspired, then I invite you to join our Facebook community group. We also have a Facebook page, and for those of you who are really drawn to these videos, please also subscribe if you feel inspired to, so you don't miss out on any videos also, because we do release them quite often. Okay, everybody, love and light to you all. Farewell from Australia. See you next time.